Science for the academic year 2018-19.
Chief guest for the day, Mr. Shardul Shroff, Executive Chairman, Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas and Company, nominee of Honorable Chancellor and Vice President SVKM, Shri Bharat Sanghvi, Honorable Vice Chancellor MIMS Dr. Arjun Saxena, Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Subhajyoti Ray, Controller of Examinations Shri Ashish Apte, Office Bearers of SVKM, members of Executive and Managing Committees of SVKM, Director Sarla Anil Modi, School of Economics, Professor Amita Vaidya, Dean Kirit P. Mehta, School of Law, Dr. Alok Mishra, Deans of other schools, Heads of SVKM institutions, invited guests, faculty, staff, parents of graduating students, and my dear students. I'm delighted to welcome you to the 2019 convocation of the Sunandan Divatia School of Science, along with the School of Economics and the School of Law. My heartiest congratulations to all the students on this special day, a day of culmination of your perseverance and grit. My congratulations to the proud parents for the unconditional support in helping them achieve the same. I'd like to take this opportunity to provide an update of some of the major activities of the School of Science. On the research front, our faculty, Dr. Ekta Khattar, received financial assistance of 50 lakhs from DBT, Government of India, for a period of 3 years for the project entitled Developing Novel Therapeutic Strategies to Target Telomerase and Telomeres in Cancer. We published 11 peer-reviewed articles in the last year, many of them in high impact factor journals. Our in-house journal, the Biomedical Research Journal, which was launched in 2014, is now in its 13th issue, and I'm happy to inform you that the published articles have received around 100 citations this far, and the journal is now associated with Wolters Kluwer's Medna Publishers. Our school organized its first international conference on advances in material science and applied biology on January 8th to 10th, 2019. The chief guest of the conference was Padma Vibhushan, Professor Manmohan Sharma, former director of Institute of Chemical Technology, Matunga, Mumbai. The 3-day conference included innovative research areas like nano-drug delivery and therapeutics, biomaterials and tissue engineering, applied spectroscopy, bio and cheminformatics, and applications of materials chemistry and metabolomics research. More than 300 researchers and students attended the international conference. The conference had 20 invited speakers from across the globe, with more than 60 posters and 15 oral presentations from varied fields. The event was supported by NMIMS, DST SERB, BRNS, and Indian Oil Corporation. Dr. Sudeshna Chandra and Dr. Purvi Bhatt were the organizing secretaries of the conference. The Department of Statistics held their much-awaited annual event, Sankhiki, on the 1st and 2nd of Jan 2019. In its 9th year, the theme of Sankhiki 2019 was Automation, a pervasive tool in data science. The chief guest for the event was Dr. Tuhin Chattopadhyay, Chief Technology Officer, Quant Farm Private Limited. Series of lectures were organized, followed by hands-on training on automation using Excel macros was conducted in the workshop. Professor Prashant Damale and Ms. Ashita Dara organized the event. Dr. Poonam Parulekar, along with faculty, organized a one-day lecture series as part of the annual Continuing Physiotherapy Education. The event was inaugurated by Dr. Ali Rani, Honorary Professor, School of Science, and Head of the Department Physiotherapy at Nanavati Super Speciality Hospital. And the chief guest was Dr. Abdul Ansari, who is the Director of the Critical Care, Nanavati Super Speciality Hospital. Around 100 physiotherapists participated in the conference, which included students from various institutions in Mumbai. Our faculty, Dr. Sudeshna Chandra, being a Humboldt Fellow, visited Technische University, Germany, for a 3-month collaborative project on inkjet printing. She also attended the Humboldt annual meeting from 25th to 28th, 2019 at Berlin, Germany. Our students have done us proud. Prasad Dalvi, student of MSc Applied Statistics and Analytics, won the 2nd prize in the on-the-spot essay writing competition organized by the Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. He received the prize from Shri Rao Inderjit Singh, the Minister of State for Statistics and Program Implementation. Geeta Singh, a PhD student in chemistry, was one of the top 5 finalists of the Eurethics Science Slam 2018, and Geeta performed the slam, Journey of a Capacitor to a Supercapacitor. Surat Singh, Prasad Dalvi, Yaya, Seth, students of MSc Applied Statistics and Analytics, presented their project on impact of urbanization on biodiversity at a national conference organized by the Indian Society for Probability and Statistics and won the third prize. Menka Hunjan, PhD student Biological Sciences, won the Best Poster Award at a national level conference organized by the Society of Biological Chemists at ICT Mumbai. Lamia Dohadwala, a student of MSc Biological Sciences, secured admission for a doctoral program at the prestigious Tata Institute of Fundamental Research. 31 students out of 43 of MSc Statistics second year secured SAS Predictive Modeling Global Certifications, and from MSc Applied Statistics and Analytics, the first year, 10 students out of 21 secured base SAS global certifications. Now coming to placements, our students of statistics have been recruited by leading companies like HDFC Bank, Accenture, Experian, Bajaj Electricals, TCS, to name a few. Further, our students of biological sciences and chemistry have secured employment in research institutes and pharma sectors. Our top recruiters were Crimson Interactive, Target Publications, Clearson, TCS, Heckle Technologies, Yasham Specialty, Asian Paints, and Oceanic Pharma. Our students of physiotherapy have been recruited by reputed clinics and hospitals like Aquacentric, Asian Heart Hospital, Tendulkar Global Academy. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our management, our Honorable Chancellor, Shri Amrish Patel, mentor for my school, Dr. Jayant Gandhi, my Vice Chancellor, Dr. Rajan Saxena, Pro Vice Chancellors, Dr. Mesker and Dr. Ray, Registrars, Dr. Meena, Controller of Examinations, Shri Ashish Apte, for continued support in all our activities. A big thank you to all the various departments of the university for their support. Lastly, my sincere gratitude to my faculty and staff for always giving in their best. So dear students, no matter your chosen path, pursue your passions, even though the going may be tough. Be aware of the inevitable changes around you and make the most of the new avenues and opportunities that they create. And choose a profession, as rightly pointed out by Honorable Vice Chancellor, where you feel you can contribute and make a difference to the organization. I am confident that the learning environment at the university will help you realize your goals and pull you through rough situations that you may face ahead. My best wishes to you and wish you all success in your future endeavors. Thank you. I now request Professor Mehta Vaidya to present the report for the Sarla Anil Modi School of Economics.
Chief Guest of the Day, Mr. Shardul S. Shroff, Executive Chairman, Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas and Company, Nominee of the Honorable Chancellor and Vice President of SVKM, Shri Bharat Sanghvi, Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Rajan Saxena, Pro Vice Chancellor of NMIMS, Dr. Subhajyoti Ray, Office Bearers of SVKM, members of Executive and Managing Committees of SVKM, Dean of Sunandan Divatia School of Science, Dr. Aparna Khanna, Dean of Kirit P. Mehta School of Law, Dr. Alok Mishra, Controller of Examinations, Mr. Ashish Apte, Deans of various schools of NMIMS, Heads of SVKM institutions, invited guests, faculty, staff, parents, and my dear students. The Sarla Anil Modi School of Economics has had an eventful and interesting journey in the last 9 years. The school started with its BSc program in 2010 with just 35 students. Today, the numbers have increased more than tenfold, and we also have the BSc Economics program at Bangalore campus. The MSc Economics started in 2016 and has its second batch of students graduating today. At NMIMS and the School of Economics, it is our endeavor to provide quality education and to nurture the creativity and talent in each student. Sarla Anil Modi School of Economics has been ranked as the third best emerging college of this century and the 36th best humanities college in India by India Today MDRA Best College Survey 2019. 9 students of MSc Economics and 84 students of TYBSc are successfully graduating today. Of the graduating students, 57 students have a CGPA of 3 or more on a scale of 4, of which 10 students have a CGPA of more than 3.5. The year 2018-19 saw a spate of academic activities. The third annual economics conference, organized by the school in collaboration with the Indian Econometric Society, was held on 9th March 2019. The theme of the conference was Center State Dynamics and Issues in Public Policy. Dr. N.R. Bhanumurthy, Professor, National Institute of Public Finance and Policy, was the keynote speaker and the conference chair. The conference talk was delivered by Dr. Dennis Rajkumar, Director, Economic and Political Weekly Research Foundation. Mr. Harsh Sahai, Assistant Professor of our school, and Prashant Parab from IGIDR won the Best Paper Award at the conference. Payal Singhania from Gokhale Institute and Yash Shah, MSc student from our school, jointly shared the Best Paper Award at the Research Colloquium. Various academic workshops were conducted for MSc students, such as workshop on research using primary sources of data, use of secondary sources of data for research, and use of NSSO data with R. The school has pioneered a unique model of having 5% of the lectures of all core subjects conducted by industry experts. Thus, we saw a number of renowned professionals conduct lectures, giving students a chance to interact with them. Some of them were Ms. Saloni Jain, Vice President at Avendus Capital, Ms. Pankhuri Tandon, Economist at CRISIL, Mr. S. Narayanan, Consulting Editor, The Free Press Journal. Some of the international visitors our students had a chance to learn from were Dr. Ulhas Gunjal, Senior Economist at International Monetary Fund, Dr. Gurleen Popley, Lecturer at the University of Sheffield, Ms. Ambika Solanki, Senior Teacher Fellow at Birmingham City University, and Rochelle Elmida, Professor of South Asian Studies at New York University. In continuation with the experiential learning that the school believes in, the first-year MSc students conducted a live project in collaboration with NGO Praja. Other value-added programs included a course on visual analytics and base SAS in conjunction with SAS India Private Limited, Finance Gym, a financial literacy program, and business simulations. Through the various co-curricular activities undertaken, the school ensured that students had a learning experience outside the classroom too. The school conducted a variety of workshops last year on diverse subjects such as design thinking, independent living, and emotional hygiene, to name a few. The Intercollegiate Economics Festival, Kaching, was organized by the students and saw participation from 26 colleges across Maharashtra. Dr. Shubhada Rao, Chief Economist of Yes Bank, was the keynote speaker. Shastrat, an intercollegiate debate competition, saw over 120 teams participate from colleges across the country. The Intercollegiate Sports Festival, Fury, organized by the school, had participation from more than 30 colleges. The festival had tournaments in 9 sports events for both boys and girls. Some of the notable achievements of the students last year have been a school team comprising of Upmanyu Sinha, Talia Khan, Mehek Mittal of TYBSc, and Palki Agarwal of FYBSc, guided by faculty Dr. Rohit Muralidharan, won the regional and zonal round of RBI Policy Challenge and came 4th in the national finals. They were the youngest team, and it was the first time that a team from Mumbai had qualified. 4 of our second-year students got the International Economics Project on Testing Rybensky Theorem, a case from India, published in the Indian Journal of Economics and Development. Besides this, the students participated in several intercollegiate festivals and have done the school proud by winning several prizes. The school got the first runners-up trophy at Arthonomics, the economics festival hosted by Jai Hind College, got the runners-up trophy at Vayu, the cultural festival organized by Anil Surendra Modi School of Commerce, besides winning lots of individual prizes. The school every year has an outbound program, and in 2018, the students were taken to Nature Trail Durshet, where students learned team building through outdoor activities like rappelling, Burma Bridge, etc. The school is also mindful of sensitizing the students to the needs of those who are disadvantaged in the society. Samvedna, the social service club of our school, organized a blood donation drive in coordination with Lokmanya Tilak Municipal General Hospital. A cleanup drive at Warsaw Beach was done on Gandhi Jayanti in collaboration with the NGO Ek Arth, spearheaded by Afroz Shah, an eminent environmentalist. It also organized a donation drive in association with Gunj, an NGO which undertakes disaster relief, humanitarian aid, and community development across 22 states of India. Some of the notable achievements of the faculty last year were: Dr. Shreya Biswas presented 2 papers in 4th Annual International Corporate Governance Society Conference at Shanghai, and Dr. Anand B. presented a paper in the 4th International Energy Conference in Xi'an University of Technology, Xi'an, China. Dr. Anand also presented 2 papers at national conferences, one of them co-authored by Ms. Aswathi Rar. Professor Harsh Sahai also presented a paper at which he won the Best Paper Award in the 3rd Annual Economics Conference organized by our school. Dr. Rohit Muralidharan was a resource person and conducted a workshop on time series econometrics using R for the National Workshop on Computing Techniques in Economics and Statistics at Government Arts and Science College, Calicut, sponsored by Directorate of Collegiate Education, Government of Kerala. Dr. Anand B. was invited to give a lecture on analysis of inflation in India from 1950 to 2019 at Department of Development Studies, Malayalam University, Therur, Kerala. The students of BSc Economics and MSc Economics have successfully completed the summer internship, which they are required to do every year. This year, some of the organizations the students interned in were Associated Chamber of Commerce, Economics Department, Economic and Political Research, a weekly research foundation, IDBI Federal, HDFC Bank, and Ernst & Young, to name a few. Final placements this year were 100%. The highest CTC of the BSc Economics placed students was 11,60,000 per annum, and the average compensation was 4,96,000 and plus. For the MSc Economics students, the highest CTC was 8 lakhs per annum, and the average was 6,62,500. I take this opportunity to thank the Chancellor, Shri Amrish Patel, the SVKM management, and the mentor of the school, Mr. Sunandan Divatia, for their constant support. The Honorable Vice Chancellor for his leadership and guidance, as also the Pro-Vice Chancellors, the Registrar, and the Controller of Examinations for their support. I would also like to thank the faculty for working as a cohesive team, without whom the school would not have been able to achieve and be where it is today. And the administrative staff who have been the support system of the school and have worked tirelessly throughout the year. Students, as you graduate today, you will realize that the empowerment of your training will open up new opportunities for you. But with power comes responsibility. Excel at what you do. Don't accept mediocrity from others, and least of all from yourself. And most importantly, continue to uphold the values and principles you believe in. Be the torchbearers of the school and make us and your parents proud. Congratulations once again to the class of 2019. All the best for your future endeavors. Thank you. I now request Dr. Alok Mishra to present the review of Kirit P. Mehta School of Law.
Respected Mr. Shardul Shroff, the chief guest of the day and executive chairman of Amarchand Mangala's company, one of the most renowned law firms of the country, Honorable nominee of the Chancellor and Vice President of SVKM, Shri Bharat Bhai Sanghi, Honorable Vice Chancellor Professor Rajan Saxena sir, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor Dr. Shubh Jyoti Ray, Controller of Examinations Mr. Ashish Apte, colleague deans, senior most faculty of law school, Professor Nazima Munshi, all faculty colleagues, area chairpersons, the living legend and one of the senior trustees and patron of Kirit P. Mehta School of Law, Shri Kirit Bhai Mehta, Mentor Law School, Mr. Harshal Shah, Bhargavi, proud parents, invited guests, office bearers of the trust and university, and colleagues. It's a privilege to put the report, the progress report and review of the law school before the August gathering and the achievements of the students very especially. Dear students, it's the second batch convocating this morning, and I'm sure that with this good and powerful law degree, which you have earned with great labor, will go a long way in your career. I also congratulate all the 89 UG students and 27 postgraduate students who have qualified for the degree. Excellent performances when you pass out from the school, and now as grown-up young people going to join all the domains of law which stands equally distributed in our law school. In fact, I very strongly believe that in the allocation of the intervention in the growth and development of the law school, the blessings and guidance of eminent people like Mr. Shardul Shroff is very important, and he has been kind enough to be with us. Especially thankful to Bhargavi for organizing this visit, and to the whole admin team of the law school and other schools. In fact, 40% intervention from law corporates, 20% from industries, 20% from academics and research, another 10% from bar, 10% from judiciary, and rest from the non-governmental organizations and other organizations of social outreach, where you as troopers of justice, as advocates and as legal professionals, as legally trained people, especially when in a country where legal literacy is low, your role becomes crucial. With this context, I am happy to put up the report. Numerous chapters, numerous articles in various reputed journals, presentation of research papers, by the students and the faculty members have been the noteworthy features. The list is long, so because of the brevity of time, the salient features I will be placing, and in that context I congratulate the law school, especially with regard to the national moot court competition, the bar of which we raised from this year to the international level with the blessings of our Vice Chancellor, who was kind enough to approve that. The moot problem was designed by one of the leading corporates, Nishit Desai and company, and the bench was presided by the leader of the BOS of the law school, Justice Sri Krishna himself, and two other sitting judges of Bombay High Court and two retired judges in this international moot court. 28 teams participated. The problem was on data privacy, and 4 teams from leading NLUs requested us, after struggling hard with the problem at the eve of the international moot, that they found the problem too tough to be resolved, and that's what are the standards for which we stand for. In fact, besides this, we have national debating competition, locator, which means expression, and that was held with great warmth, and I congratulate the passing out batch for setting standards for their juniors of 4th year and 3rd year. All these events are organized by the students themselves in the guidance of the faculty members. The students participated in more than 25 moot court competitions across the country in various universities and have won several prizes, quite often in different central universities and in national law universities. Presentation of research papers, I am happy to announce that students wrote 40 plus research papers in the guidance of one single faculty, Professor Karishma Desai, and all got published in index journals. And that's a big congratulation to students, a big round of applause for them. It's difficult even to have 40 papers from faculty of universities in one academic year getting published, and that's the thrust, in fact, where the contributions have been made. So all the activities related to law, whether it's international moot court, national moot court, and a few days back, I'm also feeling delighted to place this fact before the Honorable Vice Chancellor that our students, they qualified in Asia Pacific rounds of Nelson Mandela Moot Court, and they represented Kirit, Mehta School of Law in the International Court of Justice, The Hague, and they interacted with the judges there. So the credit also goes to a very large extent to the faculty members and especially the Moot Court Committee of Kirit Mehta School of Law led by Professor Sohini Srivastav and Professor Jharna Sehjwani. With regard to the national seminar which we held, because environment and climate change is a crisis, with occupation of red star on the roof of the world and still massive violation of human rights, glaciers melting, conservation lacking there, landscapes being changed. So in that context, we feel alarmed, and it's one of the Millennium Goals. On this theme, the national conference was held, and academicians and people from all the fields of law participated in that conference along with the students and many guests stood invited. Besides this, there are co-curricular activities in which students excelled. Faculty achievements have also been great, in fact. Professor Sohini Srivastav presented a paper. The paper got selected in Oxford University. So she was there to present the paper from Kirit Mehta School of Law. Professor Sohini Srivastav is program chairperson of BBA LLB program. A big round of applause for her. Professor Ravi Saxena represented Kirit Mehta School of Law in Trainers program held by Indian Institute of Public Administration, New Delhi. It was a week-long program on consumer protection, especially organized by the Consumer Protection Cell of the IIPA, New Delhi. And there, in fact, he presented the paper on consumer protection and political thoughts and themes. Is a book co-authored by him with a professor of Gujarat National Law University. It got published in April 19. Professor Nazima Munshi was invited as a keynote speaker in the 4th World Summit on Pharmaceutics, Drug Designs, etc. in Dubai in September 18. And I'm very pleased to mention about Professor Sunil George. He's here. Can you just rise for a minute? Professor Sunil George. He has been awarded the degree of PhD in law. Professor Sunil George. Very recent. To get a PhD degree in law is very difficult. I congratulate you, Professor George, for that. Besides, in fact, in India, we don't have National Academy for Professors Training or Lecturers Training at all. We have Judicial Officers Training Academy, Police Officers Training Academy, etc. So the onerous responsibility lies on the universities for faculty development programs. And I'm thankful to Vice Chancellor Professor Maheshkar for helping us with 2 faculty development programs held in both the semesters of the past academic year. The first we conducted in our Navi Mumbai campus. Professor Manoj Kumar Sinha, Director and Vice Chancellor of Indian Law Institute, New Delhi, who was the chief guest there, and he also took a session and did guide the faculty members. Then in second faculty development program, we had Professor R. Venkat Rao, sitting Vice Chancellor of National Law University, Bangalore. He was with us. And then he said that a good teacher covers the syllabus, a great teacher uncovers the syllabus. And I believe that the students of NMIMS, they uncover the syllabus. And that's what is the spirit of the students with regard to their knowledge and participation. Quite a good number of students wish to qualify in judicial services. So, Metropolitan Magistrate and Civil Judge Delhi Judicial Services topper 2017 batch, Mr. Abhinav Pandey was here and he interacted with the students. Dr. Abhinav Chandrachud, Professor C. Rajkumar, Vice Chancellor OP Jindal University, Professor Sarah Harding from the University of Illinois, and a galaxy of people from all the fields of law which I narrated, because I very strongly believe that trillions of cases pending in the courts can't be resolved without the intervention of artificial intelligence, blockchains, cloud computing, data analytics, big data, mobility laws, social mobility laws, which I call as ABCD of law. All these have been made the part of the curriculum of the BBA, LLB, and BLLB and LLM programs. So that is special feature of NMIMS, and I congratulate our Vice Chancellor for having this unique thing to have 3 board of studies of every school thrice a year and 3 academic councils, and sometimes a special BOS and special academic councils. Otherwise, in other universities, it's very difficult to convene a BOS even in a span of 2 years. So that's how updation of the syllabus takes place, and that's very relevant. And in this context, I congratulate each and every one of you and for your value additions and contributions. In the end, I express my gratitude towards the chief guest and all the university authorities, faculty and staff of Kirit Mehta School of Law and other schools for organizing this wonderful convocation. Good luck to you. To end with a couplet of Dr. Bashir Badr, हम तो दरिया हैं, हमें अपना हुनर मालूम है, बह चलेंगे जिस तरफ रास्ता हो जाएगा. Of course, there has been a hand-holding with an average placement of 80% plus in last 2 years. But even then, I believe that wherever you will be very successful in life with this powerful law degree. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. We now commence with the presentation of degrees. I request the nominee of the Chancellor, Shri Bharat Sanghvi, and the Honorable Vice Chancellor, Dr. Rajan Saxena, to present the degrees for the 3 schools. I request the Dean, Dr. Aparna Khanna, to accompany the dignitaries to present the degrees for Sunandan Divatia School of Science. I invite Assistant Professor Prashant Damle to take over the proceedings.
Honorable Chancellor's nominee, I present before you who have been declared successful for the award of Doctor of Philosophy in Biological Sciences and who have registered for this convocation and are present here. Shri Lekha Datta, Samira Kargutkar, Mugdha Kunte, Subuhi Yete, Priyanka Mokashi, Sanya Lahiri. Honorable Chancellor's nominee, I present before you who have been declared successful for the award of Doctor of Philosophy in Chemical Sciences and who have registered for this convocation and are present here. Amruta Tambe, Madhuri Waghela, Honorable Chancellor's nominee, I present before you who, on the basis of the CGPA, have been declared eligible for meritorious list and have registered for this convocation and are present here. MSc Biological Sciences, Akanksha Salkar. Lamia Dohadwala. For MSc Chemistry, Ananya Nirmal Raj. For MSc Statistics, Divya Gadekar. Amal Ambujakshan. Nishi Dedia. Purva Gupta. Rama Joshi. For Masters of Physiotherapy, Shreya Gandhi. Rasika Take. And Maitri Gada. For BSc Applied Statistics and Analytics, Riya Mirchandani. Isha Mohite. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Khanna and Mr. Prashant Damale. I request the dignitaries to continue giving the degrees to the next school. I request the director, Professor Amita Vaidya, to present the degrees for Sarla Anil Modi School of Economics. I invite Ms. Nahid Fatima to take over the proceedings.
Honorable Chancellor's nominee, Shri Bharat Sanghvi, Vice President, SVKM, I present before you who, on the basis of their CGPA, have been declared eligible for Meritorious List 2019 for the MSc Economics and BSc Economics program and have registered for this convocation and are present here. MSc Economics, Yash Shah. BSc Economics, Rohan Choraria. Vineet Chaudhary. Vidit Dugar. Shaz Lalwani. Akshat Nagori. Saloni Negi. Krishika Shetty. And Resham Jalan. Congratulations, students. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Professor Vaidya and Ms. Nahid Fatima. I request the dignitaries to continue giving the degrees to the next school. I request the Dean, Dr. Alok Mishra, to present the degrees for Kirit Mehta School of Law. I invite Ms. Sohini Srivastav to take over the proceedings.
Honorable Chancellor's nominee, Shri Bharat Sanghvi, Vice President, SVKM, I present before you the student who, on the basis of their CGPA, has been declared eligible for the meritorious list of 2018-19, has registered for this convocation and is present here and has been declared to have passed LLM in corporate law for the batch 2018-2019, Hina Shah. For LLM in Intellectual Property Law for the batch 2018-19, Prachi Seth. Honorable Chancellor's nominee, Shri Bharat Sanghvi, Vice President SVKM, I present before you the students who, on the basis of their CGPA, have been declared eligible for the meritorious students, have registered for this convocation, are present here, and have been declared to have passed BBA LLB honors for the batch 2014 to 2019, Aditya Gulati, Deshna Golecha, and Ayushi Agarwal. For BA LLB honors for batch 2014 to 2019, Komal Agarwal, Pooja Ahuja, and Teesta Sen. Thank you.
I request the dignitaries to please take their seats. I thank you all. Thank you, Dr. Mishra and Ms. Sohini Srivastava. Honorable Chancellor's nominee and Vice President of SVKM, Shri Bharat Sanghvi, I present before you 9 students of PhD Biological Sciences and Chemistry, starting with Sri Lekha Datta, 23 students of MSc Biological Sciences program, starting with Divya Mishra, 9 students of MSc Chemistry program, starting with Ananya Nirmal Raj, 44 students of MSc Stats program, starting with Jitesh Bhaskaran, 27 students of Master of Physiotherapy program, starting with Netra Vishwanathan, 29 students of BSc Applied Statistics and Analytics, starting with Janvi Anandpara, 5 students of 5-year integrated MSc in Biomedical Science, starting with Sayoni Chatterjee, 9 students of MSc Economics program, starting with Alokita Ash, 87 students of BSc Economics program, starting with Paras Agarwal, 18 students of Master of Law, Corporate Law program, starting with Madhura Bangle, 9 students of Master of Law, Intellectual Property program, starting with Samir Chainani, 46 students of BBA LLB program, starting with Shivam Bakshi, 43 students of BA LLB program, starting with Sonal Ambekar, who have successfully completed the program. I request the Honorable Vice Chancellor to administer the oath on all who are present here and have been permitted to remain absent. I request all students to please stand during the presentation of the oath.
Can we quickly have all of you? Right. By virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Management of SVKM and MIMS as Vice Chancellor, I hereby declare all of you who are present and those who are permitted to remain absent are admitted to their respective degrees. I hereby charge you to uphold the dignity and the value of the degree awarded to you by this university in your life and profession. I request Shri Bharat Sanghvi, nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, SVKM's NMIMS, to confer the degrees.
I confirm the degrees on you.
Thank you, sir. Please be seated. I request the Controller of Examinations, Mr. Ashish Apte, to present the Register of Graduates to the nominee of Honorable Chancellor for his signature. Thank you, sir. We now turn to declare awards to our exceptional students for their activities in NMIMS. I request our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Shardul S. Shroff, to present the awards to the distinguished award winners of the three schools. I also request our Vice Chancellor, Dr. Rajan Saxena, to please accompany him. I request the Dean, Dr. Aparna Khanna, to please declare the special awards for Sunandan Divatia School of Science.
The first rank holder in Masters in Biological Sciences with a CGPA of 3.88, Akanksha Salkar. The first rank holder in Masters in Chemistry with a CGPA of 3.89, Ananya Nirmal Raj. The first rank holder in Masters in Statistics with a CGPA of 3.81, Divya Gadekar. The second rank holder in Masters in Statistics with a CGPA of 3.71, Amal Ambujakshan. The first rank holder in Masters in Physiotherapy with a CGPA of 3.74, Shreya Gandhi. The first rank holder in BSc Applied Statistics and Analytics with a CGPA of 3.96, Riya Mirchandani. Best PhD thesis, Srilekha Datta. Best MSc thesis in Biological Sciences, Akanksha Salkar. Best MSc Thesis in Chemistry, Ananya Nirmal Raj. Best MSc Thesis in Statistics, Kanika Mahajan. Best MSc Thesis in Physiotherapy, Maitri Gada. Best Faculty Award 2019 goes to Dr. Brijesh Sukumaran. Best Faculty Award Research goes to Dr. Sudeshna Chandra. Best Staff Award goes to Mrs. Madhuri Kanolkar. I now request the dignitaries on the dais to hand over the next set of awards, and I request Professor Amita Vaidya to take over the proceedings.
The Sarla Anil Modi School of Economics Awards, MSc Economics Program, the first rank holder with a CGPA of 3.85, Yash Shah. BSc Economics Program, the first rank holder with a CGPA of 3.94, Rohan Choraria. The second rank holder with a CGPA of 3.88, Shahz Lalwani. The third rank holder with a CGPA of 3.67, Akshat Nagori. The best student for consistent academic performance 2016-19, Rohan Choraria. Best all-rounder student, Dhwani Nanavati. Best organizer, Vineet Chaudhary. Best speaker, Vidit Dugar. Special prize for organizing, Rohan Rohan Choraria. Best Faculty Award 2019, Professor Kirit Limaye. I request the dignitaries on the dais to continue giving the next set of awards, and I request Dr. Alok Mishra to take over the proceedings. Thank you.
On behalf of Kirit P. Mehta School of Law, I'll take the names of the rank holders. Shri Bharat Sanghvi, Vice President SVKM, nominee of Honorable Chancellor SVKM NMIMS, I present before you the students who, on the basis of their CGPA, have been declared rank holders, have registered for this convocation, and are present here. First rank holder in LLM in Corporate Law with a CGPA of 3.49 is Hina Shah. First rank holder from LLM in Intellectual Property Law with a CGPA of 3.33 is Prachi Sheth. First rank holder from BBA LLB Honours with a CGPA of 3.87 is Aditya Gulati. Second rank holder from BBA LLB Honours with a CGPA of 3.86 is Deshna Golecha. First rank holder from BA LLB Honours with a CGPA of 3.73 is Komal Agarwal. Second rank holder from BA LLB Honours with a CGPA of 3.66 is Pooja Ahuja. Thank you, sirs. I now request our Dean, Dr. Alok Mishra, to announce the remaining award winners.
Best All-Rounder, Aditya Jain, BBA LLB Honours Program. Best Faculty Award, jointly to Professor Rakesh Nambiar, and Professor Sunil George. Best Staff Award, Mr. Vinod Raval. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I request the dignitaries to please take their seats. Congratulations to all the award winners for receiving this special honor for exceptional performance in their respective fields. They all deserve a huge round of applause, please. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my esteemed privilege to introduce the Honorable Chief Guest for the Convocation Ceremony 2019, the Executive Chairman of Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas and Company, Mr. Shardul S. Shroff. Mr. Shroff has over 38 years of experience in general corporate, mergers and acquisitions, insolvency and bankruptcy, securities law, disinvestment, and capital markets. Mr. Shroff heads the insolvency and bankruptcy practice of the firm. He is a leading authority on matters related to corporate governance, mergers and acquisitions, government regulations, and bankruptcy and insolvency. Widely regarded as a pioneer in the field of corporate law, Mr. Shroff has participated in the training and drafting of several important economic legislations and company law reforms in India. He was a member of the Insolvency Law Committee constituted by the Government of India to review the implementation of the Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code. Mr. Shroff was also a member of the committee constituted to review decriminalization of offences under the Companies Act and the Committee on Cross-Border Insolvency, both headed by Injeti Srinivas, Secretary, Ministry of Corporate Affairs, Government of India. Mr. Shroff has been on a number of other high-powered committees appointed by the Government of India, including the J.J. Irani Committee for Amending the Companies Act, the Expert Committee on Maintenance of Cost Records and Cost Audit in 2014, the Irani Committee involved in the insolvency provisions of the Companies Act 1956, the second Naresh Chandra Committee appointed to look into aspects of SMEs and simplification of company law, and the Valuation Committee. As a preeminent expert of his field, Mr. Shroff has been appointed as an independent director on significant boards of Indian companies. He has been re-elected as the chairman of the CII National Committee on Legal Services and Arbitration. Mr. Shroff has also been appointed as a senior vice president of the Society of Indian Law Firms, SILF. Mr. Shroff has been recognized as one of the game changers of India 2018 by the Economic Times for championing high-impact legal services. He is also a recipient of the National Law Day Award from the President of India, which commends Mr. Shroff as a leading corporate lawyer for his unique contribution to the field of corporate law and leadership in its practice, and for being instrumental in advancement of India's corporate law practice at international standards. So, we are truly honored to have you for the ceremony. I humbly request our Honorable Chief Guest to please deliver the Convocation Address 2019.
Respected Vice Chancellor Sri Rajan Saxena, Sri Bharat Singhviji, nominee of the Chancellor, Dr. Subhajot Ray, Pro Vice Chancellor, respected deans, professors, and teachers, and my fellow students and graduates, ladies and gentlemen. In the past few months, since I accepted your invitation to become the chief guest of today's convocation, my heart always went into a flutter when I thought about the prospect of today, of standing before this learned and studious audience. I am a dinosaur from the 60s and 70s, a baby boomer, and here I was called upon to speak to a millennial generation. Will anything that I say gel with what today's millennials feel and experience in today's life? What will I say to the learned professors who are the Generation X who succeeded to the legacy of the baby boomers? This haunted me. So here I am, a baby boomer, in the august company of Generation X, talking to the Generation Z. These were not the only dilemmas of presenting the speech. My next concern was, what can I talk to Generation Z and show them that I am still relevant to their lives, which is to commence in the real brutal world out there. It was only then, as a diligent student, I studied about your alma mater. And I was delighted upon reading about how the three schools had transformed themselves and transcended horizons when approaching the next century. Its many campuses located at Mumbai, Sherpur, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Indore, Navi Mumbai, and its dozen schools, including varied subjects like management, engineering, pharmacy, architecture, commerce, business and economics, science, law, aviation, liberal arts, music, design, and distance learning were made known to me. These schools are a blessing for you. The diversity and inclusiveness struck me as outstanding and very modern in a country where the system of education had broken down. It demonstrated to me that the founders had reinvented themselves for keeping themselves abreast with the needs of a new generation Z. It has modernized itself, brought in new pedagogy and teaching methodology, and is a beacon of the novel requirements of today's and tomorrow's uncertain world. As an observer of trends and changes, I am fascinated that your deemed university has succeeded in this social experiment and has shown that one who dares wins. So here am I addressing the students graduating from the Sunandan Divatia School of Science, the Sarla Anil Modi School of Economics, and the Kirit P. Mehta School of Law at their convocation of 2019. What got us here will not bring us there, has been proved by this university, as it has prepared you to be goal-oriented and employable or employment-worthy. And from these several schools' curricula available on the internet, I have seen that sheer academics has not been the skeletal system of the schools created for the study of excellence. You have had an education which is relevant and has exposure to the actual world and a peep into the industry which will employ you. Your study of economics and science caters to the actual needs of your employers, both academically and in an application-oriented and practical way. Now, I am not an academic, but a man of commerce, interested in academia and closely keeping an eye on trends and developments in the space of new law and new subjects replacing our obsolescence. You die every day to be reborn tomorrow. The quest of what next keeps us going. You have learned more than I was taught, but the school of experience taught us much more. When I was merely 23 years old and a law graduate for just 3 months, my parents displaced me from my zone of comfort. I was the pioneer of the first national firm responsible for setting up a first branch at New Delhi, from Mumbai to New Delhi. They threw me at the deep end and let me learn the art of surviving and swimming. They sent me to New Delhi from my safe environment in Mumbai to be a branch manager at New Delhi, my first lesson of entrepreneurship. All I had was a law degree and a future with a backstop. I had still the distant security of my lawyer parents, the sturdy support, solid support of my wife. She was more qualified than I am because she is a master of management, marketing management from the Jamnalal Bajaj Institute, besides being a super lawyer. But she was 1 year away from becoming a lawyer when I went to New Delhi. And I had the calm of knowing that her parents were there for moral support in the new city I was to adopt as my home. This taught me to be flexible and mobile, not static in my thoughts, and to break away like a small chick when a small chick is learning to fly. My security was my ethics, rigorous discipline, hard work, and strong study of the law. I had not learned from the guidebooks or googies, as they were called back then. I had learned from original texts, original judgments, and had prepared on the basis that law is life. I had learned that there are no shortcuts in life, and it's 99% perspiration and 1% inspiration. And that is an experience I want to share with all of you, as that lesson has not been displaced or rendered obsolete as time has gone by. Law and life is a jealous mistress. The more you invest in life, the more you spend in learning constantly. And with humility, the more you learn, the goddess of learning, Mahasaraswati and Mahalakshmi, reward you. Life taught me the relevance of Chanakya, of Krishna, and the practicality of Dharma and Satya, the need of relying on the doctrine Narova Kunjarova as a half-truth in today's Kali Yuga. What does our symbol of the Supreme Court mention below the lion head? Yatho dharma, tatho vijay. I have always practiced Satya like a Kshatriya and not a Brahmin would. I kept Gandhiji and Narsi Mehta's Vaishnava Janato Ene Kahiye as my personal anthem. I put my head down, avoided flashiness and flamboyance, stayed simple, and let my deeds speak for myself. I pray the same for all of you. I remained loyal to my cause of continued excellence in the law. I believed in the dharma of protecting those who came to my sharan, what I call the Sharanarthi Dharma. I used my legal skill purposively to protect the weak and discover the truth by being a responsible officer of the court while functioning as a litigator for the first 11 years of my life. And then I embarked on the New World Law after India opened its economy and became an innovator and transactional lawyer. I taught myself and then taught others. Why am I narrating my life's achievements to you? Not that I am a narcissist, but because I believe that there are learnings in success which have to be shared so that with experience sharings, others can emulate and grow. You must know the story of the starfish and the young boy. A young boy was picking up starfish from the seashore when his friend asked him, why? Your picking up these starfish is not going to make a difference in their life or death. For the several starfish dying on the shore, his answer still astounds me. When he threw the next one in the sea, he said, it made a difference to this one. Yes, each of you must realize your privilege in being ahead of the curve, of being taught and trained to be relevant. You are path blazers and torch bearers to lead the way for the several thousands who will follow you. Always carry that responsibility in your heart and never forget it in the humdrum of life, as you were born and meant to be different. Stay foolish, as Steve Jobs said to a graduating class, graduating in the year. He meant stay hungry and foolish. Students are fearless and foolish because their real life experience is so little that they are not scared. They never say no to a dare. Have a burning desire, a quest within you to be a practical student of life and be stupid so that your search for new discovery, your drive to be better never leaves you. Hunger and humility to learn more is the key to success. Some of you will join the portals of the Central Bank, Reserve Bank of India. Some of you may join government. Some of you may join private services or professions. And each institution that you will join will have a need for the principle of economics, of job creation, of statistical memory. Your practical learning will stand you good as a policy maker and guide. My spiritual guru taught me that the highest form of knowledge is practical knowledge. Several of the physiotherapists, pharmacists, biomedical students are destined to be helpers of a vast array of people who live with their injuries but need modern medicines and techniques. Though you may not be doctors or surgeons, your role to understand new molecules and medicines will help millions of people who depend on you students to improve their lives by being the best scientists. The law is as challenging as science and economics. I always believe that I am more a student than a professional. I work with the youngest in the firm as they challenge me with new possibilities, and they never cease to amaze me. Every day, Parliament these days are passing new laws. Just see how the commercial laws have changed overnight. The Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code Amendment, the Company Law Amendment, the passage of the Wage Code, consumer protection law changes are just a few to name. It proves we are archaic every day unless we update our study of law. So what next lies in store for you? A strong anchor in life rather than a bohemian lifestyle of a grasshopper will be your life's requirement. The recession and struggles coming will teach you that you have to be an entrepreneur, not worried about failure. Every act of pain is followed by an act of pleasure. Every dusk and night is followed by a beautiful morning. You have 7 pillars of life, which are dharma, which is righteous conduct, not religion. Nyaya, which is justice. Satya, which is truth. Tyag, which is sacrifice or self-deprivation in favor of somebody weaker than you. Vigyan, scientific temper away from superstitious living. Samruddhi, well-being provided for and wealthy. And Shanti, or peaceful coexistence. These are your guideposts in life. I was asked once, what is money, by my guru. And I was astounded by his answer. And let me share that with you. Money is like a shoe. That really perplexed me. Why is it like a shoe? It should be neither tight nor loose. It should be an exact fit. Try if you can wear tight shoes. Try if you can wear 3 size larger shoes. You can't walk. So also it is with money. Like in a temple distributing prasad, every one of you must be aware to distribute your knowledge and be conscious of your community service obligation. You must partake of the last morsel as you take life's prasad after giving everyone else the blessed prasad. As I move to my dusk of life, I have still so much zest to try more. And I bless you to be restless and hungry students and able practitioners of life so that you may discover that new apple that neither Newton or Steve Jobs found in their lives. Even if one of you several students and teachers are inspired and want to make the difference, my life would be blessed by making a difference to you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We have been truly enriched by your enlightening words for this ceremony today. I would now like to request our Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Shubha Jyoti Ray, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Shri Shardul Sharaf, Chief Guest for the occasion, Honorable Nominee of the Chancellor and the Vice President of SVKM, Dr. Rajan Saxena, Vice Chancellor of the NMIMS University, Deans on the dais, faculty colleagues, graduating students, their parents. It's a great privilege for me to offer the vote of thanks on this very joyous occasion. May I tell Mr. Shroff that your words spoken from your heart has touched every generation A to Z, so I'm absolutely sure you need not worry about X, Y, and anybody else. Wonderful inspiration speech, and thank you so much for doing that to us. The members of the SVKM Trust and the Vice President, thank you for your support. Your presence here gives us a lot of confidence. Dr. Rajan Saxena, Vice Chancellor, has always been a leader, an inspirational leader for all of us, always has been trying to inspire us to do more than what we are doing today, which has led NMIMS to where it is. Thank you, Dr. Saxena, for all the support and leadership. All the deans here, thank you for presenting the wonderful reviews of your schools, and I thought that a lot has been achieved in quick time, and I am sure the path that lies ahead will have much more glories to come. Shri Ashish Apte, Controller of Examination, thank you very much for being here and supporting all the schools with the humongous task of conducting examinations, declaring results on time, and most importantly, the parents. Thank you for trusting your what's future with NMIMS. I think it's a big deal for us. And I am sure that today you are all happy with the decision that you have made. And finally, to the graduating students, this is an extremely interesting ensemble of students that we have. We all know that technology has made us interconnected, but do you also realize that we are now far more interdependent? Sometimes we may forget it. We are interconnected, but are we also interdependent? Nothing is better to illustrate the fact than the presence of these three schools. The scientists will determine the future of the human-machine society. It's not going to be a human society anymore. It will be the future of the human-machine society. The lawyers are going to write the new laws that will govern the society, because, how would you punish a machine in a new society? You can punish a human, but how do you punish a society? What crimes, what is the definition of a crime in that new society? And the economics guys will tell you price all the services for you. So guys, while you get your degrees, please remember that you are independent. So be connected and enjoy your success. You are at a great opportunity. There will be hardships that will come to your life, but there are opportunities by learning from each other and cooperating. So thank you very much for making this occasion a joyous one. God bless.
Thank you, sir. I now request the Controller of Examinations, Mr. Ashish Apte, to take charge of the proceedings.
I request Shri Bharat Bhai Sanghvi, nominee of the Honorable Chancellor, NMIMS University, to declare Convocation 2019 closed.
Not yet. I declare the Convocation 2019 closed.
Thank you, sir. I request everyone present here to please stand for the national anthem and continue to remain standing till the academic procession recedes the hall. We now come to the end of the Convocation Ceremony 2019. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for gracing this memorable occasion with your presence. With this end, you enter a new beginning. We hope this end will be a glorious beginning in your life, to see the world in a better way and make meaningful contributions to the society. Please note that the arrangements for lunch for the staff and faculty is in the staff dining hall, and for students and guests at the Mukesh Patel foyer. The volunteers will guide your way. Those on the right-hand side will take the exit from the right, and those on the left will take it from the left for their lunch. After the lunch, the students of Kirit P. Mehta School of Law are requested to assemble in classroom 303, West Side, NMIMS building. The students of Sarla Anil Modi School of Economics to assemble in classroom 306 and 307, and the students of Sunandan Divatia School of Science are requested to assemble in classroom 305. Thank you, everyone.